Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wine and Hustle. This is what decided to name this account, and the series is Road to 1000. We're at day two. We are trying to get to sell 1000 bottles by the end of July. At this point, we're at 20 bottles, so we definitely have to pick it up, and I'll let you know how it goes. This is the goal. Today is June 8th. We're 20 bottles, so we definitely have to pick it up. But I'm going to take you guys with me. I had an event in LA, in downtown LA. It was an influencer brunch, and I made a little vlog for you guys. And I also want to tell you what I learned from that. But first of all, let's get into this event and let me show you around. Hello, so we're at our event setting up today. It's in downtown LA. It's a fun influencer event. So there's been a lot of chaos going on. We didn't find the building. We were roaming around through downtown for 15 minutes. So that was awesome. Let me show you the venue. My hair looks a mess. We went out yesterday night, so that maybe wasn't the perfect plan. Anyway, this is the setup. Jess is helping me set up right now. That's what we're doing. So we got the pool. I hope it's gonna clear up, but right now it isn't. I think that's a lot nicer than it was before. We got the basket. The basket? What's the name? Bucket. The bucket. We got our flyers. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. They're setting up over there. I just thought it was nice that we have an only station that is not with the other bar stuff. So our wine can kind of stand out and we'll be the only ones outside. So I hope that's gonna make people come to us. And I have business cards that I'm gonna hand out with every glass of wine. I'll show you guys. So these are our business cards. Made for Pride, and then you got the QR code and all our information on the back. And yeah, I'm just gonna give it to everyone because at the last event I realized that actually people don't really take it from the table, so I feel like approaching them actively is maybe a better call. We'll see how it goes. We're really just learning. My eyes are really small right now. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna do the event all by myself because, as I said, we kind of went out yesterday night, so I'll be here, but it's gonna be pretty chill, I think, because it's a brunch, so I'm very excited to be here. And I didn't even tell you guys what it's for. So it's for the BET Awards, and it's like an influencer creator event. They have some really cool stuff. They have like a hair grooming station. There's like pictures to take. It's very cool. I really like it. And it's a really cool spot called, what's it called? I don't know, but it's beautiful. Like, look at this. I want to be swimming in that pool. I'm in my third bottle right now, and I'm trying to like only do 4 today. Mainly just because it's free wine, so I'm trying to save as much money as I can. Got like the first repost. Everybody's like enjoying taking the cards, and the event host is really like encouraging everybody to post, tag, and everything. So I'm hoping to get a lot like later today. But you like the first one, I'm happy about everyone. I feel like as a small business, you really have to like celebrate every single win. That's what makes you keep going, and seeing people like loving the wine is something that makes me so happy. And I know that if I keep going, I'm gonna get them as clients, and they're gonna promote. Maybe not everyone, but I feel like that's what it's all about. Just like keep believing and keep the hustle alive for real, because it's hard in the beginning. You're just like, God, I'm never gonna sell anything, like it's crazy, this is terrible. And then at one point, as long as you keep going, something's gonna happen. And will just sell out. That's what my mind is here for. Alright, the event is done. I got some fun goodie bags. That's what they look like. 2 bags. There's a lot of like makeup stuff in there, so I'm gonna give that to my fiance because, well, I'm not really doing makeup. But it went actually really good. I brought like 45 business cards and I have 5 left. So that's great. You know, there's 35 cards, 40 cards out in the world, and out in LA with like all these people. And there have been people like saying they do events. There was a sex therapist who was like, I want to do something with you. I don't really know what she envisions, but you know, like people that had celebrity clients. So I think it was really great for networking. And I think, yeah, I'm happy. I was kind of scared before because LA influencers are kind of like intimidating a little bit. But I think it was a great success, and I think that something really good can come out of this. And I'm just crossing my fingers and seeing what the next days, like getting new followers, maybe have someone reach out for an event. So that's kind of like what I'm hoping for. There was shit reception up there, so nobody like reached out in that moment or followed or whatever. But yeah, I'm hoping for some new followers, maybe some new connections, you know, have some fun with some people who are already like in the business of marketing and then can help me promote this wine to just get it out there and get it to the people that want to drink it. And I'm super excited. So that's it. Bye bye. I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. My wild adventure to downtown LA. And I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, it's me again. So, what I would say, what you saw at the event too, I was really excited that I gave out so many business cards. What I said was 40 business cards. And it definitely was kind of disappointing that I only got 1 repost and actually just 1 new follower. What I kind of took away from that is that I actually need to have a QR code with a direct follow for my Instagram so that people can scan the QR code, see the account, follow it right away. So I think that is definitely the way to go because people were really excited. And I mean, you saw me too right after the event. I felt like it went really well and people really enjoyed the wine, but then didn't really continue, didn't reach out and didn't post anything. And I think that is what I always say. The posting is really important for me because we want to get brand visibility, and that wasn't that much of a success. I mean, I made a lot of content that I'm sharing with you, but it always helps, especially with these influencers that have a lot of followers, that they actually post, right? One thing that I wonder if that may one of the reasons for that could be that actually I know that all of them have management and agents, and I'm not sure if they're actually allowed to just post about a brand that they don't have a contract with or that they don't get paid for. So that's like one of the reasons that I was wondering about, because so many people were super excited. They were like, oh my God, I love this. I love that it is queer. I love that it's a small business that just started and took pictures and did all these things. So that's kind of something that I was wondering why they actually didn't post about it. And as I said, one of the things definitely is that I should make this QR code. That I'm definitely gonna make that for the next event and really tell people that it helps us a ton. But another that's my main takeaway from this event. I still think that we got the word out, and as I said, there were people that said that they'd be interested in working together. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna like do an event like that again, especially with influencers, because apparently they don't necessarily post about it. So I feel like maybe these events are not as helpful as I thought. I was very excited about it, and I think that's something, to take away, to learn from this experience, is that maybe these events are actually not as great for the brand or for the development of our visibility than I had expected. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, and I expected a lot more from it. But I do think that it's a good lesson for me and for how I'm gonna keep doing business, and which events I should say yes to, which is events are actually not going to be helpful. And that's all about this journey that I'm documenting here. It's really all about like learning. And I think as a first time entrepreneur, that's what you do. You make a lot of mistakes, you learn a lot of things. And that's why I go to all these events to actually learn what works for me, what works for the company. And so, yeah, I'm disappointed, but I'm also like grateful for the lesson that this gave me and what I can improve for the next time and for the next events, especially because I think I've been saying yes to many events without necessarily looking if it's actually a good fit or not, just because I was wanting, like, chasing this visibility, and I was like, this is super exciting. They want me at their events. This is going to be great. But I think I have to, from now on, to actually be like, these events are good for me, and other events I have to say no to. But one good thing that came out of it was actually that the property manager of that place that makes like puts on these events reached out to me, and they want me to be at an event next Thursday. And I was, from that lesson that I learned, the first thing that I said was like, I love to pour there, but I want to sell bottles there. So she said, that's great, you can totally do it. So that's why I chose to actually accept that event, because it's going to be a selling opportunity for me instead of just spreading the word. So I'll be pouring samples, and then I'll be able to sell to people that actually like the wine. I'm going to have my QR code, and I hope to get some sales from that. So that's something that I think is a really positive outcome. And it's the small wins that count, really. And it is great that she reached out to me, which means that I did a good job at that event, even though the followers didn't turn out how I wanted or how I expected it. But I still had a good time. I think you saw that. I mean, I was happy, and definitely took away a lot away from this event and learned a lot. So we'll just move on to the next one and see how it goes. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Always happy to follow our Instagram account, Wings Wine Company. Check out our website. Out how I wanted or how I expected it. But I still had a good time. I think you saw that. I mean, I was happy, and definitely took away a lot away from this event and learned a lot. So we'll just move on to the next one and see how it goes. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Always happy to follow our Instagram account, Wings Wine Company. Check out our website and subscribe and like to my YouTube channel so I can keep growing and keep sharing my story. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye bye. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.